my friends, today a little unboxing and a rather big box for not that big knife, but we'll try to open. This is gonna be a rather new knife. It's the steel Will Cutjack C22, and you can see it came in a nice box. I got this one from Knives and Tools, which is all over Europe, and the steel Will Cutjack was quite difficult to get in Europe. But since I have to pay a lot of tax and a lot of what do we call it, customs fees, I wanted to find it in Europe, and the only place I could find it was actually Knives and Tools at a decent price. I think Amazon maybe have them as well, but not that cheap. So it's a box in a box in a box. Nice box anyway. Steel Will knives. Yeah. A bit of paperwork. Cutjack C22 black, and then it was inspected, which I guess is nice. And we have the knife. This knife is exactly €50, and it was even shipped. I know it is a bit cheaper in dollars, but as I said, it was extremely difficult to find it anywhere in Europe. So for you American viewers, you might get it a bit cheaper, but I think what I got it for here in Europe was quite the cheapest I could find. Let's try the action for a start. Oh, this is quite nice. This knife is on washers, not bearings, but I was about to say you nearly don't feel that. That is very nice, and a light knife. I'll just try to give you a closer look. As you can see, not the deepest carry pocket clip. I already looked at pictures, and I guess I didn't like these panhead screws at the top, but well, they're there. It's not, I don't find it that elegant, but anyway, it is made of D2 steel, as it even says on the blade. And as you can see, it's a very functional blade with a lot of belly. I don't have a Ontario Rat 1, but the blade shape and size compares very much to this Ontario Rat 1. I would have liked to have this Ontario Rat 1 in my collection, but well, I tried to pull the trigger a number of times, but they are rather expensive in Europe, and to be frank with you, I don't really like the looks of the Ontario Rat 1. So I know it might be one you have to have in your collection, but I just haven't got around to it yet. And as I said, it is rather expensive here in Europe, and well, oh well. It is a question of money sometimes. As you can see, a nice bit of ramp jimping and a ramp at the top here. Not gonna tear your finger apart, but it gives a nice grip. The handle is FRN, And all in all, the handle and rather thin liners, even with some milling inside, makes it a light knife and a slim knife as well. Compared to the Ontario Red one, it's almost 2 ounces lighter, and that of course makes a difference. The liner here is not that thick, but it has a nice lockup, around 40%. And blade centering is actually quite nice. As I said, you might see, slim knife, and it fits very nicely in hand. It has great ergonomics, and the slim handle just makes it a joy to have to hold in your hand. Even in reverse grip, also very good. No hot spots, really cut, quite nice as well. And you have a finger choil for choking up, for that precision work you might do. Actually, I quite like this knife. Lot of details that you realize as you go along. A little bit of jimping on top of the flipper, and it is very nicely dialed in the detent, which makes it flies out. You can light switch and you can push button any way you like. It's not a drop shot, and it has a little bit of gritty action, but as I always do with most of my knives, I will take it apart and lubricate it, and I think clean it a bit. I think this would actually be a very smooth knife, and as I say, the action is, for a washer knife, quite phenomenal. That I really like. It is very sharp right out of the box, and as I say, I told you this is G2 steel. It's gonna maintain an edge a little better than cheaper steels, but my experience with D2 is that some knives with D2 can also rust a little easier in your pocket. So we'll have to see. I will carry it. It definitely feels like a very nice knife. The slim handle and slim shape makes it, I think, would make it a good knife in your pocket. But we'll have to see. Both left and right carry. The pocket clip can be moved from one side to the other. Yeah. Well, this was the first impressions. I would like to wish you a good day, evening, whatever it is in your country. Bye bye.